Welcome to Fayette County Youth Sports, presented by WCHC TV, where community spirit shines and the stars of tomorrow take the field today. This broadcast is made possible thanks to the generosity and support of our outstanding local sponsors: Chrisman H2O Conditioning, Kirk's Furniture, Liella Lanes and Amore Pizzeria, M&M Fasteners and M&M Horsehair, S&D Family Tire and Auto, Jim Van Dyke's Automotive Center, Fayette County Public Health, Summers Funeral Home, Courthouse Manor and St. Catherine's Manor of Washington Courthouse, Great Oaks Career Campuses, and Epifano McDonald's of Fayette County and Jamestown. Stick around after the game for the Epifano McDonald's Star of the Game post-game show.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Good evening, everyone, from Miami Trace High School and, of course, Tony's Welding and Fabrication Stadium, along with Dave Willever. This is Randy Young, and welcome to high school football. Finally, we got a game in this week. Last week, the technical problems, but I think we even got it solved. So next week, we'll be picking up the courthouse game with Cincinnati Finneytown. But tonight, it's Miami Trace taking on the Wilmington Hurricane. The Wilmington team comes in with a contest record of 1 win and no loss. They beat Northwest 14-10 last Friday night at home. Miami Trace, meanwhile, on the road, beat Waverly by a score of 42-21. It's 1-0 Trace, 1-0 Wilmington. We come back, we'll talk about these teams. Stay with us as you're watching and listening to Fayette County Youth Sports on WCHC. We're Washington Courthouse Communications.
Fayette County, Ohio Public Health reminds you that the annual Glow Walk is Saturday, September 6th, starting at 7 p.m. at Tony's Welding and Fabrication Stadium at Miami Trace High School. Gates open at 6:30 p.m. This awareness event, sponsored by the Community of Hope Fayette County Suicide Prevention Coalition, will feature information from local agencies, including mental health resources and suicide prevention awareness. It's a night of awareness, connection, and support. The annual Glow Walk, Saturday, September 6th, starting at 7 p.m. at Tony's Welding and Fabrication Stadium at Miami Trace High School. Every journey is unique. At Laurel Oaks Career Campus, you can prepare for a successful future. Start as a junior and graduate with opportunities in welding, digital arts, construction, healthcare, exercise science, and more. Earn a career certification and college credit. Pursue your passions. Play to your strengths. Discover your greatness. Visit greatoaks.com. That's greatoaks.com.
Now the playing of the national anthem. Playing the national anthem there by the Miami Trace Marching Band. Let's take a look at these teams very quickly. First of all, as we mentioned, Wilmington won last week, winning over Cincinnati Northwest by a score of 14-10. Things got started off with Wilmington jumping out to a 14-0 lead. They had Eli Stewart pick off a pass and ran it back 45 yards. And Scotty Hall with the PAT. And then a little bit later on, Carson Brown hit Steve Wickman on a 21-yard pass. Hall again with the PAT, and it was 14-0 late in the second quarter when Parker Seibert hit a 23-yard field goal and made it 14-3 at the half. In the third period, Northwest picked off a Brown pass and ran it back 52 yards, and a PAT was 14-10 at that time. And then with just a few minutes left in the contest, Wilmington was getting ready to punt the ball to Northwest, and one of the Northwest players ran into the punter and was called for a penalty, and Wilmington kept the ball and then went down and ran the clock out to preserve the win. Luke Johnson had 23 rushes for 97 yards in the game to lead the rushing attack. Carson Brown was 16 for 30, with 191 yards with a touchdown and an interception. Meanwhile, for Miami Trace, they were led by, the running backs. I call them the Twin Towers, I guess. I don't know if we're allowed to say that or not, but anyway.
I don't know.
We'll say it tonight. We'll come up with another pair of Panthers. Maybe we should do. There we go. Pair of Panthers. That's a lot better. Cooper Enix, 27-yard TD run. Cam Torkelman with a PAT. A few minutes later, Enix with a 20-yard run. Torkelman again made it 14-0. Waverly came back in the second quarter, scored on a 13-yard pass. That made it 14-7 at the half. Waverly then tied it up early in the third quarter on a 2-yard run. And then that's when Mr. Baker went to town. He ran from 87 yards, 24 yards, 13 yards, 89 yards, and he ran in a 2-point conversion, and Torkelman went 1 for 3 in that second half of play. So the Panther pair with a convincing 42-21 win. Baker, 358 yards unofficially, 4 touchdowns, and Cooper Enix, 73 yards on the ground and 2 touchdowns. Overall, Miami Trace had 525 yards rushing on 43 attempts. Barron Phipps, who is quarterbacking, the young sophomore, went 0 for 2. But hey, you're running the ball 43 times and picking up about 500-some yards. You don't need to throw the ball that much, to be honest with you. So it'll be interesting tonight to see if Wilmington tries to force him into some kind of a passing attack. So that's your scores again. Wilmington winning 14-10, and Miami Trace beating Waverly 42-21. We're just about 8 minutes away from kickoff for tonight's game. Real quickly, we can tell you that this contest will have at least 3 All-Ohioans playing tonight. We have Jesse Keith from Wilmington. He was second-team All-Ohio linebacker last year. And Eli Stewart is honorable mention defensive back. And for Miami Trace, Cooper Enix was honorable mention at wide receiver and tight end. So we got 3 guys tonight, so we'll be kind of keeping an eye for them. We'll take a break, come back, and we'll get ready to start this one. So stay with us right here on WCHC. We're Washington Courthouse Communications. S&D Family Tire says thank you for your business. Thanks to you, S&D has moved to our new location at 1195 State Route 22 Southwest Washington Courthouse, right in front of the Fayette County Fairgrounds. You'll find top brand name tires like Bridgestone and Cooper. Steve and his staff can offer you an impressive selection of premium wheels and tires for your vehicle. S&D Family Tires offers mountain tires for $12, bouncing tires $12. They also offer preventive maintenance, rotation, alignment, and more. We'll keep you rolling. Call for an appointment or stop by. S&D Family Tires, now at 1195 State Route 22 Southwest, Washington Courthouse.
Do you have a warm heart and helpful hands? Make yourself at home as a member of our care team at Courthouse Manor and St. Catherine's Manor of Washington Courthouse. We are looking to grow our family of employees with dedicated STNAs, LPNs, and RNs. Contact us for more information or apply online today at courthousemanor.com or stcatherinescourthouse.com.
All right, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Miami Trace offense. At quarterback, 6'2" sophomore Baron Phipps. Running backs will be 6'2" senior Cooper Enix and 6'1" junior Julian Baker. The line at center will be 5'9" senior Cam Morton. Your guards will be 6'4" senior Noah 30-acre and 5'10" junior Dane Wilt. Your tackles will be 6'6" sophomore Matthew Bernard and 6'8" senior Adam Guthrie. Your tight end will be 6'1" senior Weston Dawes. Your H-back will be Joe Reinschel, who's a 5'9" junior, and his brother Jake, also 5'9", will be in the slot position. So that's your offense for the Miami Trace Panthers, as they're just a few minutes away from coming out onto the field. And again, a lot of excitement here. We look across the way. The fans are starting to come in. Good crowd here on this beautiful, beautiful August night. It's just about the right temperature, Dave, in the 70s. We can take that all night long. We can take that all season long. Other games going on tonight in the AFC, by the way, as Washington Courthouse is over at Circleville. Goshen will be at Hillsborough. Chillicothe's at London. Greenfield McLean's traveling down to McDermott Northwest. And Gallia Academy will be playing at Jackson. We can tell you also that in the SVC tonight, Waverly, Zane Trace, Union of Benton County, Ross Southeastern, Portsmouth, Notre Dame, Adena, Dawson Bryant, Paint Valley, Dena, Huntington, Beaver Eastern, and Wellston at Piketon. We've got 60-plus games that we'll be monitoring scores for this evening, and we'll be posting all that information on our Fayette 43160 page a little bit later on this evening as soon as we get out of here and get cleared out and get things posted on the website. Just a quick reminder, we will be on the air next week. We've got two broadcasts. Thursday night, we'll do volleyball, Waverly at Miami Trace. We'll take the air at about 6:15, I believe. And then next Friday night, we're going to pick up the broadcast that we didn't get on last week. Dave said they had all the correct people down there putting things together, so we'll do Cincinnati Finneytown against Washington Courthouse next Friday night. And then we will have the back-to-back weeks of the homecoming games, the 26th, and also on the first Friday in October, we're going to do Trace and Courthouse again out here, October 24th. We are reserving the Jackson games. Jackson will be here at Courthouse and at Trace on the 10th and the 17th. We got that as a backup in case we want to decide to pick up one or both of those games. We'll be announcing those as we get closer to the 1st of October. Our thanks to all of our fine sponsors who are back with us again this year. We appreciate their sponsorship. At least 40 regular season games and tournament contests. They're home. We will try to do the best we can to cover it here on WCHC. Well, Wilmington has come out. So has Trace, as we're just about 2 minutes or so away from the start of our broadcast tonight here on WCHC. Home opener for the Miami Trace team. They will be in the black uniform, Wilmington in the white and orange numbers. And it looks like it's going to be Gabe Carson, number 5, and I think it's number 2, Hayden Cornell, will be back to receive. As getting ready to kick it off for the Hurricanes will be Scotty Hall, who went 2 for 2 in the PAT last week. Also, Scotty does their punting for him. Now, these officials are milking it, aren't they? We could have been ready 5 minutes ago to start this thing.
They got a whole 50 seconds left.
My goodness, come on. If you're looking at the Max Prep rankings, Miami Trace is ranked 49th in Division III. Wilmington's ranked 57th. So you got 2 of the top teams in the state of Ohio. So I think we're just about ready to get this one underway.
Maybe. They've got 30 seconds left.
Okay, well, he's taking his time giving him the ball. He's holding on to it. Oh, mercy. Have some fun, folks. Have some fun. So Hall will kick off at the 40.
Ten seconds. Well, they really let it go, did they?
They're going to let it go all the way to 0, Dave.
There we go.
Now it's reset, 12 minutes. Hands him the ball, and now we go.
Preparing to kick off for the Hurricane, number 44, Scotty Hall.
So Hall doing the punt, the 6'3" junior.
And number 5, Gabriel Carson.
Again, Carson and Cornell back. Squibbler, Cornell picks it up at the 11-yard line. He's across the 25, the 30, the 40. Fumbles the ball, and it looks like it's going to be recovered. Looks like, yep, Wilmington got it. A fumble recovery there by Wilmington. Eddie Brooks, a senior. So Miami Trace comes right out, gets a great return of almost 30-some yards, and then a fumble by Miami Trace, and Wilmington takes over. So Wilmington in excellent field position, 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Carson Brown, your quarterback. Running backs, Luke Johnson. And it looks like Iwan Choka. Now there's a fumble on the play, and Wilmington has to recover, and that will be Choka, number 30, who recovers the fumble. So a couple nervous people here in the early going, which is a little surprising since both already got a game under the belt. No gain on the play, stays at around the 44-yard line, so it brings up a 2nd and 10 yard. Carson last week, 16 for 30 in the passing department for almost 200 yards. Hands off, and good hole there on the right side. That's Johnson bringing him down. And in on the tackle will be Julian Baker. So play of 7 on the play by Johnson. That'll bring up a 3rd and about 3. Ball at about the 37-yard line. So again, a fumble on the opening kickoff. Wilmington recovers. They fumble, and now this will be their 3rd play coming up. Shotgun, handoff, delay. Again, Johnson, and in on the tackle will be Weston Dawes, and they may have picked up a half a yard. So we'll say Johnson picked up none on that, and that'll bring up 4th and 3. So 4th and a long 3 coming up. Wilmington will go for it. It's a big payoff play right here early in this contest. Trace showing fumble. Another fumble on the play. And again, Wilmington recovers, but the ball on possessions will turn around and give it back to Miami Trace. So the second fumble in the offensive unit by Wilmington. They recover it, but Trace now gets the ball.
First and 10.
So bring up 1st and 10 at the 9:50 mark here in the first period of play. Ball will be at the 38-yard line. Notice our scoreboard. Our scoreboard.
Like the one the good people of
Kirk's
Fayette County
Furniture.
can see right now.
Yes, Kirk's Furniture. We appreciate them. They're sponsoring the scoreboard this year.
Fire the snap. Delay of game. On the offense.
Oh, a delay of game against Miami Trace, a 5-yard penalty. So that will be a costly penalty on the Panthers, and they will give Wilmington a first down.
Miami Trace will have the ball first and 15. At the 33.
Oh, I'm sorry. The penalty, a delay of game was on Trace. So, yeah, they got a 5-yard penalty, so it's 1st and 15. And here we go. On the right side,
Number 0, Jaleel Baker.
Baker with the carry and a pickup there of about 7 yards. So I apologize for the mistake there on the penalty switch over.
It's first game back.
Yeah. I should be all right by Trace Courthouse game, week 10. Phipps keeps the ball, spin move, and whoa, he might got to the 40. One official here on the side with the right foot says he's past the 40s. So let's see where they're going to mark it. Looks like no pickup, so no gain there by Phipps. And now bring up 3rd down and about 8. So again, there was a 15-yard penalty on delay game for Miami Trace. They backed it up 5 yards, and that's why we're now on a 3rd and long situation. Again, Phipps did not throw the ball last week. It was 0 for 2. Of course, we mentioned you're rushing 40-some times. You don't really need to worry about passing the ball a lot. Phipps in the shotgun. Hands it off. And down the right side, it's to Baker. He may have picked up 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And about 4th and 5. And I'm trying to figure out here if they're going to try for it this deep in the territory, or are they going to try to punt it? Coach Williams over on the sideline. They're going to go for it, Dave. So the surprising call here, Trace going for it on 4th down. Ball's at the 43. Backs are split. And now we got a whistle by the officials. And
Prior to the snap. Delay of game.
delay of game, 5-yard penalty against Trace.
Remains 4th down.
They'll bring up 4th and 8. And Coach Williams not at all happy with that, and that will bring up punt opportunity for Mr. Phipps. So Wilmington will be punting the ball. And this one will be caught at about the 30. And this will be down the left sideline, and that's going to be Stephen Rickman, their outstanding wide receiver. And Rickman will bring it all the way back to about the 37-yard line. So a pickup there of 20, 30, 34, 33 yards. So Wilmington, once again, is in excellent field position. Well, they've been on their side of the field twice so far. So 1st and 10, Wilmington with the ball at their 37-yard line. Pitch to the right side. And that will be Luke Johnson. And Johnson will pick up about, give him 4 on the play. They'll bring up 2nd and about 6. So both teams basically staying on the ground here early in this contest. 6:45 left in the first quarter, no score. Dave Woolever, I'm Randy Young. Thanks for joining us. First broadcast of the year. Next week, Finneytown at Courthouse, another football game for you. Trace will be here at home against Logan Elm. Back to pass, and nice catch, and inside the 20, and a good catch there, and that is to Pay Moyer. So a completed pass to Moyer. That'll be enough for a first down, as that was a pickup of 15 yards. So with that, a first down by Wilmington. They're inside the 20. In fact, they're at the 19-yard line. Back again, a pass. Ooh, off the fingertips of the Wilmington receiver. That one was to, I think it was John Bean, number 34, on the play. So I'll bring up a 2nd and 10. Again, about the 19-yard line. Brown hands off to Johnson, up the middle, and several Panthers in on the tackle, including Cam Morton, number 53, among several other players. No gain on the play by Johnson. Unofficially got him 4 carries now for 11 yards on offense. Again, 15-yard pass by Brown. We're almost at the 5-minute mark here in the first quarter, moving very quickly. There's the snap. There's the pass. Oh, nice. Down and out pattern there by Wilmington. Gets it down to around the 9-yard line. And that pass is completed to Jesse Rickman again. Rickman will pick up the first down, 11-yard pickup. So 1st and goal at the 9. Back split. Brown with the call. Hands off. Johnson, right side behind the guard there. In on the tackle, Miami Trace. Tyler Stevens, a senior.
Luke Johnson, the ball carrier, is by number 3, Gage Henry.
No gain on the play. Dick Glass, the PA announcer, sometimes will announce a different name than I announce. He's got a better view than I do. We'll do the best we can. Fake handoff. There's the throw. There's the pass. And incomplete. We got a flag.
That'll be a pass interference.
Yep. So a penalty on the pass interference as they try to go to the slot to the receiver.
Ineligible man downfield.
Oh, that's going to be against Wilmington.
5 yards.
5-yard penalty, illegal procedure against Wilmington. So one of the linemen must have went downfield, and, well, Dave, they say that's a no-no. You can't do that kind of stuff.
Did that once. Came back to the coach, never did it again.
So that brings the ball back 5 yards. Bring it back to the 14. So now will be second and about goal to go from the 14-yard line. So Trace has got a penalty, and so does Wilmington now. Brown looking around, scrambles, and almost picked off by Trace. Back there was Hayden Cornell. He almost caught the ball off his hands, but it falls out of bounds and out of play. So that will be incomplete. And that will bring up a third down and goal from, again, the 14. With that penalty, that brings Brown now 2 for 3 in the passing department. And now we got a timeout, and
Timeout, Wilmington.
Wilmington will call the timeout. As the coach is not very happy. We'll take a quick 30-second timeout. You're watching Fayette County Youth Sports here on WCHC. We're watching Courthouse Communications.
Snack Wrap's back. Oh, yes, it is. Oh, yes, it is. Crispy chicken doing a little biz. Lettuce, cheese, creamy rancho, spicy sauce too. All wrapped up just for you. Snack it, wrap it, love it, unwrap it, crunching and munching. Can't stop the tapping. Snack Wrap back. It's the tasty attack. One bite in, and you're never looking back.
That's going to be one of those jingles that we're going to be hearing all year long.
It's already in my head,
It's
Randy.
already in your head. Oh, that is a snappy tune
Goodness
there.
gracious.
Love it. Love
Mr.
it.
Epifano's done it again.
Yes, he has. The man just continues to just come up with all kinds of stuff.
Put that song in my head, and I'm going to put a snack wrap in my belly later.
There you go, buddy. All right, after the timeout, third down and long from the 14. Brown again scrambling, trying to get rid of the ball, looks downfield, and throws it out of bounds. Miami Trace, good defense there, put some pressure on him. So that will bring up a fourth down from the 14, and you got to wonder now if Coach Ryan Evans will elect to go for the field goal, and that indeed is what it looks like. And the ball will be snapped at about the 25, and that will be Scotty Hall. If he makes it, this will be a 35-yard attempt. It's up, and it is good. So a 35-yard field goal by Scotty Hall, and Wilmington draws first blood in this contest at the 3:51 mark. Our score with 3:51 first quarter, it's Wilmington 3, Trace nothing. You're watching high school football action right here on Fayette County Youth Sports, WCHC. We're watching Courthouse Communication.
My name is Morgan Monroe with M&M Turf Supply. We are a family-owned and operated company founded in 1966. We manufacture and wholesale products for the harness racing industry to tack shops and dealers around the country and internationally. We also carry an extensive line of horsetail hair and mane hair used for show horse extensions as well as other textile applications such as furniture, lighting, art sculptures, and jewelry. We are located in Washington Courthouse, Ohio. You can visit our website at mmhorsehair.com or call us at 740-335-1641.
Well, Scotty Hall, after that 34-yard field goal at the 3:51 mark to put Wilmington up 3-0, gets ready to kick it off now to Miami Trace. Again, a little squibbler. And again, this will go to Hayden Cornell, who this time holds on to the ball. You might remember he fumbled the first time, but he got the ball out. And we'll get it to around the 32-yard line. So that's where the Panthers will take over. Well, let's see if they can get some offense going here. Last week, as we mentioned before, unbelievable stats for the team with 525 yards rushing. Of course, you had two 80-plus yard rushes by Mr. Baker. So 1st and 10 at the 32. Phipps, handoff, and Baker spins and will be brought down after a short gain. And bringing the tackle there is Jalen Collier, who is a 5'8", 232-pound freshman. So no gain on the play by Baker. He's got 3 carries, 10 yards.
Belly option to the wide. Belly option to the wide. It's all right.
Line switches over to the left side now on a power move. Pitches it now to Baker. He tries to go. Ball stripped up. Gets across the 35, 40. And he'll get past the 40-yard line. Maybe close to a first down. Let's see. Side official is marking it at the 41. So it looks like it may be just a tad short from here, Dave. Yep, it's going to be a 9-yard pickup, so they'll bring up a 3rd down and 1. So the ball will be at the 41-yard line. 3-0 score. Wilmington with the lead after the field goal. Phipps again will be in the shotgun. Now they switch the H-back and slot over to the right side, and this time Baker carries it right up the middle left side. Fumble! And let's see what they're going to call here. And
we got it.
Yeah, Wilmington got it again. A fumble on the play by Baker. That is the 2nd fumble of the night. And we have also a Miami Trace player that's down on the field. And number 54, Dane Wilt. So Dane Wilt is down on the field as he was hurt on that play. Dwayne's the right guard for Miami Trace. So another fumble by the Panthers. And we'll see what status is going to be on Wilt, but Wilmington will take the ball over, and we'll take a break as well. 2:48 left here in the first period of play. Our score, it's Wilmington 3, Miami Trace 0. You're watching Fayette County Youth Sports here on WCHC. We're Washington Courthouse Communication.
Fayette County, Ohio Public Health reminds you that the annual Glow Walk is Saturday, September 6th, starting at 7 p.m. at Tony's Welding and Fabrication Stadium at Miami Trace High School. Gates open at 6:30 p.m. This awareness event, sponsored by the Community of Hope Fayette County Suicide Prevention Coalition, will feature information from local agencies, including mental health resources and suicide prevention awareness. It's a night of awareness, connection, and support. The annual Glow Walk, Saturday, September 6th, starting at 7 p.m. at Tony's Welding and Fabrication Stadium at Miami Trace High School.
Tommy Garrison will be coming in for Wilt as he was helped off the field. He's over on the sideline. Wilmington will take over. 1st and 10, ball at the 43-yard line. They've spent the entire game so far on their side of the field. Looking around. Brown, he'll smartly doesn't find anything downfield, so he says, I think I'll run it. And he does, and he will pick up about 5 yards on the play. So I'll bring up a 2nd and a 5 situation. Miami Trace had +4 in the turnover department last week down at Waverly, Dave. They recovered 2 fumbles and intercepted 2 passes. It's not going that way here at home tonight. They're already -2. Hand off. Try to get the man in the backfield, and they bring him down. Good play there. That will be Cooper Enix.
James Collier is pulled down in the backfield by number 6, Cooper Enix.
And I think that was Collier, number 24, I believe.
Third down and
Now bring up a 3rd down and long. Back to the 46. That was a loss of 7. So bring up 3rd and long. 3rd and about 13. Snap to Brown. Looks downfield. Sees an outlet man. Spin move. And he gets it down around the 30-yard line. And in on the catch there. Number 44 in the play. And that will be Scotty Hall. Hey, the kicker, he even gets a chance, huh? So Hall will pick up a total of eight yards. No, it's first down, sorry. 13. So 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off inside the 25. And Collier in the carry.
2nd down and 2.
Picks up 8 yards on the play. We'll bring up a 2nd and 2 at the 22. Again, a handoff, and against Collier, and he's going to get enough for the first down. It looks like he's crossed the 20, and that is another first down. So that will be first down number 3 for the Hurricane tonight. So 1st and 10, ball just around the 19-yard line. So Wilmington kind of mixing it up there on the offensive attack. We got Twins here on the left side. Another handoff. And again, it is the young freshman, Collier, and he might have got back to the line of scrimmage. So that will end the first quarter. Wow, that was quick. So we got one in the books. It's been all Wilmington on their side of the field. Our score after 1, it's Wilmington 3, Miami Trace nothing. You're watching high school football action right here on WCHC. We're Washington Courthouse Communications.
Every journey is unique. At Laurel Oaks Career Campus, you can prepare for a successful future. Start as a junior and graduate with opportunities in welding, digital arts, construction, healthcare, exercise science, and more. Earn a career certification and college credit. Pursue your passions. Play to your strengths. Discover your greatness. Visit greatoaks.com. That's greatoaks.com.
Back here at Miami Trace, Wilmington has controlled this first half. I have them unofficially. They have run 15 offensive plays. Miami Trace, 5. Of course, 2 fumbles doesn't help. So begin the second period of play in a 3-0 Wilmington lead. Again, a 34-yard field goal by Scotty Hall at the 3:51 mark. Again, Trace has fumbled the ball twice on the opening kickoff, and then Baker later on in a carry. Wilmington has fumbled the ball twice, but they have recovered.
So as we start the 4th quarter.
So, ball will be second down. And off to the right side. And that will be Johnson. He might have picked up about 4 on the play. So they had Collier in on the last series of plays, and now they bring Johnson back in. Third down. Just a little over 6 yards. Brown throws in the flat.
Where's the flat?
And incomplete pass. So with that, we've got Brown now 3 out of 6 in the passing department for a total of 39 yards. Last week he threw for 191 on 30 attempts. So looks like we're going to go for another field goal here. So fourth down coming up. The line of scrimmage will be the 27. So he had 10 yards, so this will be a 37-yard attempt. He's already made a 34-yarder. There's the snap. Hall kicks up, and it's blocked. And on the field, everybody's trying to get the loose ball. Trace will get it. So a blocked field goal attempt from 34 yards out by Miami Trace. And the Panthers will take over. So Miami Trace escaping, not giving up any points on the turnover there. Huh? So the Panthers will get the ball first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And let's see if they can get something going here. Again, switch to the left side now. And now we got a whistle. And let's see what we're going to get a call for. Now we have going to have a conference here with the official. Not sure what they're doing here.
Wolf, Mob 4.
Hope somebody was on the sideline, was too close or what. I don't know, Dave. So we'll do it again. Same play, or I should say same down. First and 10 at the Trace with the ball, 25-yard line. 75 yards away from the score. They pitched it. And it is Baker, and he is going to be dropped for a loss. And he will drop about 6 or 7 yards on that play. It's inside down to around the 18. So a loss on the play there of 7 yards, and I'll bring up second and long for the Trace team. Every play so far, except for one, has been a handoff to Julian.
Holding on the offense.
Well, now they're going to come up with a holding.
First down.
So it's going to be a holding call on Miami Trace. Going to step off 10 yards. Third penalty of the game. So it'll make it first and 20. And again, the Panthers can't get anything going. Again, it's Baker. And
Stopped by several Hurricane tacklers.
he might have picked up about 2 or 3. So after the penalty, it comes back with a 3-yard pickup by Baker. Again, with 5 carries so far. Clock continues to run, 10:15. 2nd and 17. Handoff. No, Phipps keeps it. Nice little dump out into the flat. Coming down the right sideline. Weaving and bobbing and getting all the way down.
Pass is complete to number 6, Cooper Hicks.
Cooper Hicks, I believe that is. No, Cooper Enix, number 6. So the pass is complete. Passes to Enix, and that's a big first down. Unfortunately, we got to go back. Are you kidding me? Another penalty.
Holding on the offense.
Dang.
23.
Goodness.
10 yards from the spot of foul. Replay the down.
So a holding penalty on Miami Trace. That is their 4th one. And it brings the ball all the way back to the 17-yard line. So it's a 10-yard pickup to Enix on the pass play, but then they have a holding call from the 27 back to the 17. So Trace is just simply not getting untracked at all. That ball was way out past the 40. That would have been a big first down, but Trace is now going to have to regroup and try to come back again. Baker in motion. Phipps tries to roll to his left. They're going to pull him down, and he's sacked for a loss. And that will be a loss there of Trip Maples. So Trip Maples in on the tackle. A loss on the play. Around 4 yards. So I'll bring up 3rd and real long. We thought the last one was long. This is even longer. So we're under 9 minutes left here in the first half of play. It's still 3-0 in favor of Wilmington. And now we're going to have another timeout. Coach Williams upset. But everybody was not where they're supposed to. We will.
Their first to the half.
Let's just keep it here. We'll keep it here, Dave. All right, reminder, we do have some more sports coming up for you next week. Thursday night, we'll be right over at Miami Trace, where Coach Doug Mason and his Lady Panthers are getting off to a pretty good start. We'll play host to Waverly. And then on Friday night, we're scheduled to do Cincinnati Finneytown taking on the Blue Lions. So back-to-back nights of sports for you next Thursday and Friday night right here on WCHC. Well, right now, Miami Trace is not doing themselves any favor whatsoever. They're going up against a very tough Wilmington defensive unit.
Do you still want to play man or do you want to jump in the goal? Outside orange. We can't. We got too many guys going. Tell them man. Tell them man. We got too many guys.
13, 23 yards total offense now for Miami Trace.
Tell Stevie he's on. It's Stevie.
They picked up some yardage there in the second quarter, but they're killing themselves, but they turn around and have to go back with penalties. High formation. Phipps fakes the handoff. Rolls to his right. Needs some help. Gets it down. Good catch. Out inside the 25. And that will be to Jansen Smith. So Jansen Smith with a big catch there for the Panthers. Brings the ball out to around the 27-yard line. So that will be about another pickup of around 10 yards. And that will bring up 4th down. 4th and 8. And Trace is going for it. Where are they? Well, Phipps is backing up. He's the punter. Yeah, it looks like he's gonna punt. There's the kick. Stephen Rickman for Wilmington. He'll let it go. Ball will bounce. And so a punt by The Panthers, 3:33, 38, 42-yard punt by Phipps on the play. And that brings Wilmington back up with the ball, still leading by a score of 3-0. Halftime, we'll pick up the bands, and we'll try to check some scores for you. So stay with us. Again, our thanks to Kirk's Furniture in New Holland, sponsorship of the WCHC scoreboard this year. Handoff. That one's to Johnson. He may have lost 2 yards on that play. So -2 for Johnson. Bring up 2nd and 12 at the 29 with just about 7.5 minutes left here in the first half of play. High snap. Here comes the throw in the flat. Good catch. And here he goes. And going out of bounds will be Stephen Rickman. So Brown, a 21, 26, 31, 32-yard pass play. So Rickman picks up a big first down via the pass, 32 yards. And they'll bring up 1st and 10. Ball with under 7 minutes left now. Wilmington has the ball at the 39-yard line. And we're going to have a flag. Panthers killing themselves again with yet another penalty, offsides.
Prior to the snap, encroachment, defense, number 32, remains first down.
So that is the 5th penalty against Miami Trace tonight. 5 for 35 yards. Handoff. Good hole up the middle, and big hole there for Johnson. Gets it down to inside the 30. She'll pick up about 6 yards on that play and another first down. So that is the 5th first down unofficially now for Wilmington. 1st and 10 at the Miami Trace 27-yard line. Wilmington trying to show, Trace trying to show a little blitz here. Wilmington call the play. Here comes the blitz. Nice keep there. Going around the right quarter is Brown, and he picks up some good real estate on that play on the quarterback keeper. So pick up of about 5-yard line by Brown. Brings up a 2nd and 5 at the Trace 22. Get another beautiful night here at Tony's Welding and Fabrication Stadium at Miami Trace. Well, there's the man that's did a little carrying in the first period. That, of course, is Collier, and he may have picked up another yard or two. So Collier with the carry. Bring up 3rd down and about 4 at the Trace 21-yard line. Brown, back to pass. Going for it on the middle. And good knockdown by Miami Trace. Looking for that late flag, nothing called. And give Jason Smith good defensive play and knocking that ball down. Good play there. So that will bring up 4th down. And it looks like it's going to be Mr. Hall again, going for another field goal, David. So Hall will be, Rickman will be holding the ball. This one will be marked at the 27, and Coach Evans wants a quick timeout. He wants to think about this one, 4th and 4. So Wilmington calling a timeout. We'll keep it right here. Hall's already kicked a 34-yarder. Excuse me, 34-yarder, then had another 34-yarder blocked. So this will be a 37-yarder if he gets this one in. Don't forget at halftime we will pick up the bands. And also, we'll update you on the scores. After the game, Coach Brian Hagelton will join us here in the press box for Miami Trace.
Have they been giving us much run to the two-man side?
So let's see what they're going to do here. Well, it looks like Wilmington has changed their mind. They're going to go for it. So Wilmington will go for it instead of trying the field goal on 4th down. And now Miami Trace wants a timeout.
Timeout, Miami Trace. Their second of the half.
So Coach Williams calling a timeout.
Yes. They got one left. That was their second timeout. Correct.
And they're trying to pull us out the block. They're trying to lighten the box.
Correct. They're trying to lighten the box.
I'm trying to, I don't know, that might be Coach Dye. I don't know if he's up in the press box or not. Corey Dye, of course, taking over as defensive coordinator this year after serving as head coach at Courthouse and also Paint Valley. Joining the staff here, Coach Williams. So both teams exchanging timeouts here. Both teams still have one left with 5.5 minutes left. Yeah, I think that's Corey Dye. It's on the sideline. Defensive coordinator. He's the one who called the timeout. So Wilmington will try again. 4th and 4. Trying to see if they can draw a trace off sides. There's the snap. Brown goes back to look, pass way out in the flat, and then turns around and makes the catch. Boy, I thought he'd dropped the ball. I mean, that bad boy was ankle high. So Peyton Maurer with the catch. 14-yard pickup, another first down. So
game clock operator, please set the game clock to 5:28, and it's going to start on my whistle.
Okay, readjust the time. 5:28. So it'll be 1st and goal, ball just outside the 10-yard line. Wilmington after the pass play. Handoff. And that one will go to Johnson. And he may have picked up. maybe half a yard. We'll give him one. We'll bring up 2nd and 9. Under 5 minutes left here in the first half of play. Fake handoff, throw in the flat, and touchdown. Wilmington a little on the square out there play. And that pass is complete. I'm sorry, I did not catch who caught the ball. Is that Rickman?
11, get 89 off. 89 should never be on there.
So the pass is good for a touchdown. 9 yards picked up.
I told him he's like, kick off.
Extra point kicked. And
No good.
no good. So I'll quickly try to find out who caught that ball. We'll take a timeout. Our score with 4:33 left here in the first half, 9-0. Wilmington leads here on WCHC. We're Washington Courthouse Communications.
With fruit and vegetables coming out of the garden, now's the time to come to Kirk's Furniture for your next General Electric major appliances. We have a complete full line of refrigerators, side-by-sides, bottom freezers, or the French door models, chest freezers or upright freezers available in all sizes. Stop by this week and see our complete selection of General Electric products. That's at Kirk's Furniture in New Holland, your independent General Electric dealer since 1935. Free delivery and setup in our trading area. We service what we sell.
All right, Iwan Chaka was the one that caught the 9-yard touchdown pass.
Coach E, 0 is back there now.
Coming at the 4:33 mark here in the second quarter, and it's a 9-0 Wilmington lead. So Brown to Choka. Scribbler. And again, the ball to 15, and this time it's Baker in the receiving end and brings it all the way out to around the 40, make it the 36. So Baker will bring it out, and we'll go back to see if the Panthers can get something going here after Wilmington went downfield and got the score. It looked like they were going for the field goal on the 4th and 4, decided not to do it, picked up the first down to around the 10, ran the ball once, and then got a pass to Choka, 9 yards for the TD. Extra point was, again, no good. Phipps, handoff, and that's going to be Baker again on the carry. Pick up a 3. Under 4 minutes left here in the first half of play. Out into the flat. Cooper, and he's not going to get anywhere. He might have got a yard. So pass play to Cooper. And Cooper's now 2 catches for 16 yards. I'll bring up a 3rd and long. Trace at their own 39-yard line. They got to get past the 46. And now another timeout by Miami Trace. So that's their last timeout for Miami Trace here in the first half. We'll take one as well. 3:14 left in the first half of play. Wilmington 9, Miami Trace nothing. You're watching Fayette County Youth Sports here on WCHC. We're Washington Courthouse Communication.
In the spring of 1991, my parents established the Summers Funeral Home to provide thoughtful, caring, and respectful services to families who are in pain from the loss of a loved one. This is Vanessa Summers, and we at the Summers Funeral Home continue our commitment to the community and treating everyone with the utmost professional care that we can provide. For more information on how we can better serve you in your time of need, please give us a call at 740-335-6078, or please feel free to stop by our office at 223 West Market Street, Washington Courthouse, Ohio, 43160.
3rd and 7 coming up for Miami Trace. Phipps under heavy pressure, throws it up. Oh, nice cut inside Wilmington territory. Beautiful catch by Noah Wysong. Oh, what a beautiful play. That ball was up there floating around. You just wonder, is it going to come down? But Phipps, a nice pass there, and Wysong with the catch down to around the 25-yard line, 25, 35, 45 yards, I believe it was. And Wysong with a big catch there, a first down, and Panthers on the go. Phipps, handoff. Maybe got to a yard. And again, that will be Mr. Baker. We'll give him a yard on the carry. Well, that bad boy was up there. I thought that was going to be shot down with a bird. Like a bird, you know. It hung up there for the longest time, but Wysong was able to get under it beautifully and picked up almost 45 yards on the play. 2nd and a long 9 coming up. Baker, nice switch. And now it goes to the outside and gets it across the 20 down to around the 15, 14-yard line. So Baker, after it looked like the line had him bottled up, he made a beautiful spin move and picked up down to around the 14-yard line. So a Baker first down and a timeout by Wilmington. We'll just keep it right here. As we're under the 2-minute mark in the first half of play. So Miami Trace, all of a sudden, starting to look a little alive, David, which is good. Next week, Trace will be at home against Logan Elm. Courthouse is home against Cincinnati Finneytown. Next week's broadcast will be Finneytown at Courthouse. We'll take the air from Gardner Park at 6:45 next Friday night. Volleyball on Thursday night, Trace and Waverly. Don't forget, we got plenty of sports all season long right here on WCHC. All right, here we go with the 1st and 10, ball at the 14. Trace. Handoff, Baker again. Goes right back out, bounce outside. And he is out to around the 7-yard line.
73's over there, yeah.
So, tell you, Baker is, he's making some moves right now. Just when you think you got him trapped, bang, he just bounces outside. Except for 2 carries to Phipps, Baker has carried the ball in all of the offensive plays for Miami Trace. And again, it's to Baker with Enix opening a little hole. Baker gets it down to around the 4-yard line, and that's going to be more than enough for another first down. So that will be first and goal coming up at the 3-yard line.
Got 1 minute, 40 seconds remaining in the first half.
So let's see if the Trace here can get on the scoreboard. With just a little over 90 seconds left in the first half of play. Here we go. Baker up the middle. No! It's Cooper. Cooper Enix. They faked everybody out. The ball, I thought, was handed to Enix, and to Baker, and Enix came all the way around from the right side and got the handoff from Phipps, and Cooper Enix scores from 3 yards out on a fake play. Can you believe that?
Fooled me too.
So Enix with a 3-yard TD run. Fooled me out, folks. Sorry about that. Extra point up. Torkelman, it is good. So with the fake to Enix, score PAT, and we now got ourselves a ball game, 9-7. Well, you had to know eventually, David. I mean, if you keep feeding the ball to Baker, eventually Enix is going to get his hands on the ball. And by George, that was a good call by Coach Williams, bringing it up on a first down inside the 5-yard line. Just a simple reverse around. He got Julian going up the middle, and Phipps did a nice little sleight of hand to hand the ball off. So a 3-yard touchdown run by Cooper Enix, but Julian Baker did most of the work, but he probably don't care. He said, I'll get my yards, just get the score. That's all I care about. And so with that, Cam Torkelman will get ready to kick off. Cam's a freshman.
Preparing to kick off for the Panthers, number 85 is Xavier Pedroza.
Check it. They're going to make Xavier Prezzo, another freshman's number 85's kicking off. So